All right, hello everyone. We are back with another episode of BU Inspirational Interviews. If you are enjoying these interviews, please remember to subscribe, like, and if you have any thoughts to share, please comment. It helps the channel grow. All right, I am here with Kenyata. I met him pretty recently, actually. We're both living in Marin County, and we had some interesting conversations. So I asked him on the spot, kind of, I was like, hey, would you be interested in being interviewed? And he's like, sure. I was like, how about today? So here we are.
Put me in shout.
Same day.
Mm-hmm.
So he has interesting stories. It kind of seems like you've lived many lives in one. You went from farm, like, country to the city to some interesting choices, life choices that you have now overcome, um, and much more. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to the BU community, and we'll start from the beginning.
Salam alaikum to the BU community. This is Jomo Kenyata. I'm of the Kikuyu tribe, and I'm here to be interviewed with the very gracious Sarah.
Serena.
Serena. Ooh.
See, we just met. It's okay. You know what's funny? My mom was going to name me Sarah.
She was?
She was debating between Sarah and Serena, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that she picked Serena. Now I have a best friend who's named Sarah, so not that I don't like the name, I just like that it's
You got a
Serena's
sister
less
named
common.
Venus?
No,
You know
none of
the.
us can play sports. We're terrible at tennis, all of us. But anyway, back to you.
Yeah. What do you want to know? Shoot, and
Well, we'll start.
I'll
I mean,
bounce back off of you.
you've told me. Well, let's talk about just your life story. So you told me that you grew up on a farm,
Stockton,
um,
California.
and you had a bunch of animals.
And the mules.
Animals. You had chickens and
Rabbits, geese,
rabbits,
ducks,
geese, ducks.
batty
Um,
roosters.
he
Oh
had
my God.
lived the farm life. If you want to talk about that, we can. What was
Okay.
it like living on a farm? And
It was very inspirational. We had all these pheasants, pigeons, geese, ducks. You know the difference between a geese and a duck? Oh,
yes,
you've been
I'm an
on the
animal
farm
person.
too?
They know.
Yeah. We had all those cows, and we had one horse. And I don't know what happened to that little Shetland pony.
Mm.
Um, when I grew up to know who's who and what's what, the Shetland pony was gone.
Mm.
Um, my dad and mom might have sold it, but it sure did disappear. And we had Doberman pinchers,
Oh,
uh, about five of them.
wow.
Uh, um, um, well, dogs, collie, um, what are you, cocker spaniels, and we raised them um, on the farm.
Yeah.
We didn't have to go get no eggs. We didn't have to go get no chicken. The meat was right there on the farm,
Yeah.
and so I felt deprived. You know,
Deprived
yeah, I
of what?
couldn't. I couldn't go to
Oh, you
Safeway.
didn't.
And then
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, Mom, Safeway is having a big sale." She looked at me like, "Go out there and feed them chickens," you know. So I kept my mouth shut about that. And um, no, we didn't have to go to Safeway. Butter, oh God, I yearned for. I thought I had a connection at. Uh,
It's the sun.
hmm?
It's the sun.
Yeah, and I'm sleepy too. I just woke
Oh,
up.
sorry.
Uh, um, um, Across the street, the store, this young lady worked at um, in Petaluma, and you know they got cows, chickens, rabbits, and all kind of farm animals. Matter of fact, we used to. I remember going to Petaluma, and buying a half a cow.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. And my dad would take it back to Stockton, and he would dissect it
Mhm.
for
Butcher it.
the chops and all this,
Yeah.
and I used to see that. And he would sprinkle sawdust on the floor, and then commence to dissecting dissecting the cow, and that was interesting.
Yeah.
And so, um, like I said, we never did go to Safeway unless it was uh, for butter when Mr. Little, which is our neighbor who passed, who would make the butter,
Mm.
okay? And I'm telling you, homemade butter uh, was so good. You could smell it. Um, makes me hungry right now. I never lost the smell of that.
Yeah.
And we would, like I said, Mr. Little would make the butter. It'd be round like this
Mhm.
and pretty. And we used to had our butter. We didn't
Yeah.
have to go to the store to get no butter,
Yeah.
you know. And now they got that imitation. Oh, fresh from the farm. What farm?
Yeah.
Because it don't taste nothing like what I remember.
Right.
And like I said, this young lady was going to get me some. I
Oh.
was going to buy it, and I was going to have butter.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe she spoke before she,
Maybe.
yeah, found out, but no
Well.
butter.
Well. Let's fast forward now to city life. So, how did you make that transition from farm life to city life? You grew a little older,
I got
right?
out the military
Oh, that's okay. So, when did you go into the military?
in '68,
How old were you?
right out of high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we had a tragedy. Our dad assassinated our mom.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
and so no more Stockton life for me.
Yeah.
And my brother said, "Yeah, you're right. And we was gonna get him. You know, we was gonna wait for to get out of jail
Yeah.
and commit." My mind was there.
Yeah.
That's why I went into the military to get a youth,
Oh.
because we were
To get
inseparable.
training, you're ready.
Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
ready. If I
I
had
under.
hair,
I,
I'd be redheaded. I was so ready.
I,
And as we got older, my brother called me while we were in Germany. He found me, and because I didn't want no communication with the family,
mm-hmm.
because I was known I was going to go to the penitentiary, because I
Mm.
was dead set on the life for life.
Mm-hmm.
I was about that. And he said, "Hey man, I talked to Daddy. Daddy's in Texas with our sister, and Daddy's old, man. And I went to see him, and I couldn't do it." I said in my mind, I didn't say it to him. I didn't see him, so when I do see him, it's lights out, cakes on the griddle, and he's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so we exchanges our pleasantries, and then I went back to the military, waiting for that day, which it never came,
Mm-hmm.
because I finally got out the military. I seen him, and I bought a gun. I had put it right here, and I was gonna waste him away. But from what I seen him, a big, strong, strapping guy, to a little shriveled up, and so that it took it right away from me right then and there, just
Mm.
like that. And so, but I looked at him, and I guess in a certain way, because I noticed he jumped back, like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got the devil's eye on me. And I said, I didn't say nothing. He was like, "Man, I'm so glad to see y'all." And
Mm.
exchanged our pleasantries, and then we went on. And then I just kept looking at him. I said, I can't do it. You know, he ain't the man I used to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so while he was on the planet, uh, we gave him his kudos. My brother asked him why did he do it, but he never. My brother didn't tell me till years later, to after he had passed. Uh, our mother was seeing somebody else, and uh, they came from that school. Once you're mine, you're gonna always be mine. To death do us part. So he fixed the death part real
Shoot.
real quick. And what's so cold? This guy was Daddy's best friend. They played cards every Friday, and I can't remember when it was the time that they didn't get together. Him and Mr. Parrott, Mr. Maynard, different guys, and play cards, and not knowing he was the one.
Mm.
Yeah, and so after that, I stayed in Stockton for about 2 weeks, maybe 3, because I was going to City College,
Mm-hmm.
Delta College, and then I said, well, I'm going to San Francisco.
Why San Francisco?
Bright lights, movie
Oh.
stars.
Why not Hollywood?
Huh?
Why not Hollywood? LA.
It was too far.
Oh.
I wanted to go. And I always had a fascination with San Francisco, all the musicians. And I was playing a little
Oh,
music.
okay. What
And
did you play?
I played piano
Okay.
and a host of
And what?
other instruments.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I fell into that set real quick. And I met Herbie, M1DC, who is Herbie Handcock, um, uh, uh, Miles Davis, Ella Fitzgerald,
Oh, wow.
a host of people. Uh, my cousin is Paul Mooney. Yeah,
You explained to me
yeah,
who that was
yeah.
earlier.
And I met, uh, oh, and my other cousin was, um, almost said Dionne Warwick, and it wasn't Dionne Warwick, which I can't, it escapes me. I got Alzheimer's. Can you sit in
You do
some?
not. Do you?
Can
No, you
you
don't.
send in some donations to help me? um, Thelma Reese, which her name, that's her real name, but her movie star name is Della Reese.
Okay.
And I
And you're
met,
related? No, you met her.
no, that's my
Oh,
cousin.
real?
I met
Wow.
her
You
when
have
I
all
was a
kinds of
kid.
famous family members.
Yeah, Tracy Murray. I know Tracy will love this. It's because Tracy Murray, the basketball player, and his brother, and his brother played for the Globetrotters. And another team, but he ended up with the Globetrotters.
Awesome.
And Tracy was of the 76ers. And just a array of people,
Yeah.
musicians and what have you.
Yeah.
And
That
which,
must have been fun. So,
huh?
what year is this in San Francisco?
This
That
is
year?
in the 70s.
70s.
Yeah, 70s. And I did that for a minute, roamed around. Then I got into the drugs.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And boy, they were good drugs too at that time. Let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
Good for me, but not
Not really good for
not really
you.
good in the long run.
Yeah.
Because it got to the point where I was meeting M1DC, Herbie Handcock, Pharaoh Sanders. I got a chance to play with him. A sideman. I was on the side playing.
Yeah.
And then it took a toll on me.
Mm.
Sold my Jaguar, my BMW, you know, and I really didn't care. All give me the drugs,
Mhm.
and that's what I did. And uh, it took me to some dark, like Jamie Foxx, who played it, Ray Charles. It'll take you places that you never would believe,
Mhm.
and it did.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so I went through that episode and met Latrell, who's a Virgo like you.
Virgo pride.
uh, she gave me a little girl, Jasmine McCoy, and pretty much halfway raised her, although I was being toxic. And then I met Cassandra Bennett. I was driving from Muni, and I was at the end of my route, and I met her. She was um, at that particular time. Muni would go out to not the beach, but inner San Francisco, and it was a YMCA there, and she was standing there looking all black and beautiful, and I said, "Where are you going?" Because I was off. I was going to take the bus in.
Mhm.
She said, "I'm going home." I said, "Would you like to ride? I'll be your escort." She like gleamed on that, and I brought her home in the Arctic uh, bus, and she was, just astounded. You can't do that. I can do anything. I'm the coach, which I'm the coach of this particular vehicle. I'm the operator, better said.
Mhm.
And I dropped her home, and I took off, and we developed a relationship, and um, she granted me a handsome baby boy named Dante McCoy,
Hmm.
and he, he's about 38 years old now, and we we're inseparable.
Hmm.
You know, he loved his daddy. First, he you know how you women create, create create images in the children. That was no good, and this, that, and the other. But- And, and
Not all
eventually,
women do that.
no, they don't. They don't. My mom
Just
did.
well, yeah.
Come to find out, my dad, it wasn't as bad as she pictured it.
Hmm.
Pictured it,
Well,
gave it to
maybe
me.
that was her perception of it, though.
Yeah,
That was
it
her experience
it was
that she
absolutely.
was projecting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad was cooler than cool itself,
Yeah.
and he loved his dad. I mean his son, and we had a great relationship after she got murdered, because I stayed with him, my brother and I. He slept on the floor, and we developed a great relationship.
Hmm.
That was the way the Creator was letting me see what's going on,
Mhm.
and then uh, I was out of service, and then I met Sharon Renee Coleman, and she should have been McCoy, because t- till this day, to a certain degree, we don't have union and like that, nothing like that. But she's by my side.
Hmm.
You need some money, you need this, you need that. Yes, I do, and and she's a great supporter, but she won't. We're not lovers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. And as a male, I don't understand that, because I still love you for who you are, not for you what you feel you need to be. That's by
Hmm.
Sly Stone. Everyone is a star. And but um, here's what she tell me. You know what you did, with an attitude.
What did you do?
What did I do? Well, I was with her, and I wasn't with her. We wasn't having union.
Mhm.
I had moved away,
Mm.
because I stayed with them. I met her when she was 18,
Mm.
and through my drugness.
Oh, that's what you did.
Yeah, 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 you're right, huh? And she supported me, and she supported a new child, which that was Jasminda, and I sprung it up, and she had fixed me a beautiful dinner downstairs. Had the table fixed up, wine glasses, a little picnic table with red checkers, uh, and I sprung it on her. You know, hey, I'm finna have a child. She was like, what? Yeah, and
Mm.
it put her in. I think that's what it is. You know, I've been with you over 20 years, and now, and she can't have children.
Mm.
Yeah, and so I guess she uh, seen that as a betrayal.
Mhm.
And like I say, she supported me in the music and the this and the that, but she didn't take well to me pregnating another person,
Mhm.
and so I had to eat that. Until this day, I'm eating that. You know,
Mhm.
um, but she's got my back. That's for sure. Yeah,
It's really nice to have.
yeah, to this day. And my daughter's back.
Hmm.
So then I got back into music a little bit, and I had to go to these certain programs. And
Mm.
I could quit, but I would go so long, and I could hear the shaitan, which that's the evil one or the devil
Yeah,
with
that's
Muslims.
and in Kabbalah too. That's what it's called.
They call him
Sitan. Yeah.
shaitan,
Yeah.
Iblis el Qasis. And uh, he would get into my head.
Mhm. To
And
test you.
and he tested my he tested me,
Mhm.
and I went back, and oh yeah, I went back in a big way, and I had a Jaguar. I was doing good. Uh, I let that go back to the dealer, and then I had a BMW, and um, I went to go get some drugs. Left the car, and it was a store in the and and, uh, in the store property.
Mhm.
It had apartments, and my buddy was staying there,
Mhm.
and he said you can park your car here till in the morning.
Mhm.
And but it didn't work out that way. They came and got it, and I said, well, I'm going to go get it. I inquired, and they said $500. Well, $500 was $1,000,000 to me because
Mhm.
I was still invested into drugs,
Mhm.
and I let the car go. I had Rolex watch, Rolexes, a bunch of nice clothes, and I just let it all go because the drugs say, like Patrick Henry, give me you or give me death. And I took the Patrick Henry's way. Um, although I didn't give it up, I went with the shaitan, and it caused me further down fall. I couldn't get um, I couldn't get no relief uh, in in the drug world. I couldn't have I couldn't regain the 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 properties that I had, and so I just let it go and wallowed in the drugs and wasn't doing nothing. Then I got tired of that. I went to another program and stayed for about a half a year and got out, gave me a rest. I just needed a rest
Mhm.
because as long as I was out there in the street, I was dogging myself. The shaitan would call, Kenyata, come here. And so that's what I did. And then I finally, like I said, went to a program, veteran program, and I got a chance to rest, and I got out, and um, I was good for a little while. Then I slipped back into it again. Okay? Oh, it's TV.
Yeah, it's going by itself.
You want me to cut it
Sit
off?
on. Just kidding.
You, you want
No,
me?
it's okay. You
Okay.
can just keep going.
And so I was meeting people, meeting nice young ladies, and I couldn't take them out. I couldn't do that because it would interfere with my drug use. And uh, it wouldn't get me nowhere. So eventually, I became clean on my own. I went
Good.
back to a program. Yeah, and uh, got away temporarily.
Don't say
Yeah.
that.
Huh?
I said, don't say that.
I'm saying it because
Oh, it's true.
no,
So
no,
you're talking about the past
yeah,
still. Okay.
yeah. But I did say I'm clean and sober for now. But that evil gin be whispering, hey, remember how it was? But
Guess
see, I
what?
run the whole tape.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember how it was. I remember the thrills and the chills like on a roller coaster, but I also know the fear of it all, being broke all the time. Uh, you you look across the table, you see beautiful women, but you know I'm not going to put in no energy in it because it will interfere with my drug use.
Mm.
And but I finally broke out of that. I meet people like you and some more, and so uh, that's where I'm at the moment.
Yeah. And it's good. You have a lot of knowledge to share, you know? So
I do.
thank you. Well, yeah, that's why I asked you on the show. We have some deep conversations about, you study a lot of history.
Oh yeah.
He was
Who
schooling me
cool you?
on
Here.
history, commit, all of those things. But also just thinking freely and for yourself instead of being so conformed like a lot of people are. Um, so, yeah, I mean, I think you're on a good path.
Yeah. Well, I developed dialysis.
Yeah.
When I
Well, he's
go,
forced to be on the good path now.
yeah. I don't do. I can smoke yamba. That's weed for the unknowledgeable. Uh, but I have no desire to smoke weed. You know, it comes to my mind, but um, it comes and it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I have no. Dang, today's payday. I could get a half ounce to 2 ounce because I don't do nothing little. Uh, uh, but do you want to? No. Do you want to smoke some crack? I have a little edge on that one. Like, well, but then I
Just
run the
let it
whole
go. Yeah.
run the whole tape.
Let it come and then be like,
Yeah,
no, thank you.
yeah, and that's where I'm at. Um,
Well, you
that's
better
where I can
stay
take
strong.
beautiful ladies
Stay strong.
out and stuff. Cause that a year ago I couldn't do that.
Mm,
Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't. Wouldn't even take myself out. Cause
yeah.
yeah, well, go get a 50 shot. You
Well,
know, and it got to the point where I was the girl and the boy.
what do you mean?
I have sex with myself. If you can
Oh,
read,
okay. Well,
we'll bleep that.
there's some things that you can't say on the cast.
Oh, well, I'm being real. Boy, I could tell you some stories, but no, I don't have a desire for that no more. I had little dreams at first, the first time I started, but they dissipated. The Shaitan went away. He ain't dead, but he went away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm way more stronger. I got a little money saved up now, and I'm happy.
That's good. Do you have any advice for somebody who might be going through the same thing, who might be leaning more towards
If, like Frank
the negative?
Sinatra said, I fell down flat on my face, but I picked myself up and got back in the race. That's life. And that's what you do. Uh, sure, you should say, well, I failed again and go through your little pouting. But the bottom line, you pick yourself up and get back in the race. And that's because that's life. If you don't, you're going to submit to a very um, darkened situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, very darkened situation. And I used to go to programs, and what we do, they talk about the good times when you are having um, going through these programs about your crack use, your alcohol use, and blah blah blah, and blah, and that would turn me on. Uh, they hear that, and then I would go back out and go. Yes, go
So
get
they
me
would talk
some
about the good times in the programs?
in the program.
That doesn't make any sense.
It, 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 well, they get back into the downfall,
Yeah.
but you know already, a guy like me, I don't know what kind of mind I got. Yeah, you're right. You're going to get me some right now.
And you didn't listen to the rest. You just listened to the good times, and then you're like, oh, that's it.
That's it. Lights out, cakes on the grill, and I'm it. Yeah, so so once the ones who is trying to get off, trying to get away from it, it's hard. Some people can, and some people can't. But the ones who can't, just keep going. You down once, get back up, and get back in the race. I used to box a little bit, so uh, I learned that. I had things to program in my mind that you can do it, and just because you didn't do it today and yesterday, uh, get back in the ring and fight. And that's what I did. But I think due to dialysis, it stopped me. But the people, the nurses there, tell me they got people come in there, do the dialysis, get their blood clean, and get back out and go do it again. Yes. I said, what? He said, yeah, we got a guy come in here, and he goes, sometime he misses, and well, anyway, I start to say, they tell me about if you, because I asked, what happens if you miss? I do Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. He said that's not good, but it ain't gonna kill you. But if you keep doing it, uh, the toxins will come back and do you a number. And so I took that advice. So far, I had little dreams, but I left them. And that's how I are. Like, you know, hearing about the good old days when you was growing up. You know, nice, good visions, but not. I'm not going back to that unless you give me some.
I'm
Just kidding.
happy
Just
to
kidding.
say that I have never done drugs in my life. Well,
Oh,
besides like weed, when but I feel
that
like
ain't
that's
no
not.
drug.
Yeah,
People
exactly,
say that,
exactly. So
but that's good. You got a strong mind. Yeah, I admire you. Um, the diet you be on. I guess
no,
it's a diet
yeah, yeah. I just watch what I put into my body.
into your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be in that. Did some chanting, Nanyo Horenge Kyo, Nanyo
Yeah,
Horenge
yeah,
Kyo.
and there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did all that. I did all that.
I'm into all that.
Uh,
So, yeah.
I knew, which, I say voodoo, you say
Hoodoo. They
hoodoo.
don't need to know about those parts. They don't need to know about that. I'm just
About
studying it.
hoodoo?
Yeah, they don't need to know what I do in my private life. We don't share everything here.
Yeah, no, we don't see.
I was just teaching him the difference between voodoo and hoodoo. And voodoo is like the scary movies of like, I'm going to put a spell on you.
Walking Dead and
Yeah, but hoodoo is a spiritual practice.
practice, yes.
Yeah. So that's what he's talking about, not to scare everyone. Like,
No,
but yes.
but
Do
she
you,
turned me on to hoodoo,
hoodoo.
not voodoo.
Yes.
You know, I used to hear what's on TV, voodoo,
Yeah. They
Doctor
try to make it scary.
Budala. Yeah.
But yeah, I just explaining the differences between the two. All right, before I melt out here in the sun, because I'm like, do you have any other advice that you'd like to give to them, or do you want to sign off and take your nap?
Go back to mine. Just eat your vegetables and stay away from drugs.
There you go.
Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan was doing drugs too. That mother.
Well, Hulk Hogan is gone now, R.I.P.
Is he?
Yep.
When did he pass?
2 days ago?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, see?
Yeah. All the bodybuilders. That's You see the bodybuilders? If they ain't on or off, they have entered into the steroid world.
Yeah.
That's how you get like that.
Yeah, but then it takes years off your life.
It takes years off your life. They don't show the natural bodybuilders
Right.
because they're not hulkish, they're not monstrous.
Mm-hmm.
But all the ones that you see in the magazines, they do steroids
Yeah.
to get like that, to win championships, and that's what's so cool too.
Yeah.
For the moolah, it's not much money. It's money, but not much, and I don't know the difference. But it's like $1 for natural bodybuilders and $5 for the ones who do steroids.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it, kids.
Yeah, so thank you, Kenyata, for sharing your knowledge
Salam.
and wisdom.
That means thank you.
And how I end my show. Do you know how I end my show? You watched a
Oh, I
couple
love your
episodes.
shows. I ain't finished.
Yeah.
You got me back on the right track.
So I say, be who? And then my guest says,
Be you.
yes!
Okay?
Yeah. All right.
Ma salamat.
See you next week.
Ta-da.